I made it. Question is, do I go? Does it want me to go back up or should I? Oh no, you can go. Yeah, no wait, you don't have to go down. You just sacrifice yourself. And why is that? Is there stay tuned for Monday? Oh, okay. Stay tuned for Monday. Okay, yeah. No, 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 no. I totally understand, Fortuna. You know what? How like content creation and having something to show is difficult. Yeah, I totally understand because what happens is you can't come up. You can't come up bangers. Just have. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. You just can't. I know. We all can't come out with bangers all like at the same like all the time. I had all the jam games to test. There you go. Oh, there you go. See, no, I totally understand, and I'm not like, oh, I can't wait for Fortuna to bring more fairies and more mansions because, again, this is content creation, and I don't need to preach to you about it, but obviously, there's not enough time to make content. If you're a developer or anything like that, so what happens is content creators just use content that they already have, or they just kind of put out stuff in small bits and stuff like that. It's like, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and Twitch channel. I got this content for you, whatever the content is. Like, if you can find evergreen stuff that's like keeps on producing, perfectly fine. But if it's personal stuff, you're just like, I gotta do all this. I gotta do judging, and I don't know how you got to be a judge, anyways. Like, I'm not saying it as like I don't know how you become a judge, but I don't know how you became a judge of his contest. I don't know if it's because like you started it or something like that. But totally honest, I totally get it. So I'm not expecting Friday content right now. Where is my Friday content, Fortuna? No, my job is to entertain you, not you entertain me. There's a difference. I'm supposed to come out with the bangers that everyone here is going to be watching on a Friday. Be like, wow, Kuro's on? I can't believe it. Is he going to play Astro Party today? Yep, that's right. Astro Party gets an update and it's better than 100% orange juice because what happens? I played that game once and said I put it down. So, but Astro Party is a gift that keeps on giving. So get ready to play your oh shoot, what is it called? Get ready to. Oh shoot, what was it? Oh gosh, I forgot the song. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna be embarrassed because it's on my YouTube channel. Um, oh gosh, the song. Oh, what's the song again? Something your cards and dice. Oh no, oh how you do drag? Oh, I forgot. Come on, come and play your cards and dice. Yeah, at the Astro Party. There we go. That's how it goes. I totally forgot how it goes, and I was singing it all yesterday. And when I heard that there's an update coming out and the numbers on SteamDB went up, I was like, wait, why is the numbers on Astro Party? Oh, Astro Party must have come up with an update. So I was like, yo, here we go. We're gonna play Astro Party will be played today, and Death Stranding. All those stuff. I still got some more roads to build and stuff to carry back and forth in a boring game, of course. So boring, no one wants to watch it, but it's so fun to drive back and forth and do menial tasks of picking up trash, fighting ghosts, and seeing how far I can fight ghosts and deliver stuff. Even though I played the game already, not to play it, but it's just a fun fact of just like how do I beat this challenge, you know? So that's it. But yeah, you don't have to be able to hit me with every Friday with uh berries and stuff like that. You build it up, and then as time goes by, let them show up and as time goes by. Same for everyone here. There's no need to be like, oh gosh, I wonder what I can send to Kuro today. No, 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 no. My job is to entertain you guys. Your job is to take part two. If you want to take part, that's fine. That's read your comments so people can hear it. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, I try to get you involved with this. That's why we have here. So everyone's comment is seen. I guess even to ban people or people that you ban from each other, they just can't talk to you directly. But what happens is that everyone's content, everyone's message, everyone's well, not everyone's content. There's caveats. There's there's What's that sign again? Star. Asterisks. There's asterisks behind every one of these things I'm saying, because what happens is I cannot show 100% of the stuff that's there. Maybe some of the stuff is so private. You don't want me sharing your personal stuff here, and you don't want me sharing your personal stuff there. You just want it to be between you and you. Perfectly fine. But like what happens is my job is to give you the best entertainment that you came to see. Every um 4 days of the week. If it may be Mondays for Animood, Wednesdays for just the midweek stuff, or it's just midweek. Fridays for random indie game Fridays, and Saturdays for midnight social gaming or midnight social watching. Those are the times I set up for your entertainment purposes. And if you can't tune in, there's always the VODs you can watch. You can then eventually there'll be so much people talking, and I can't even handle it. I won't even be able to read the comments anymore. I'll be like, oh man, I don't know how to drag comments just flies by because so many people are just talking and stuff like that. Fortuna can never contact me anymore because it just things are flying by. One day, but who knows? I'm not staking it on like can't wait for that day to come. But when the day comes, the people who have been here long enough, they will always be remembered. Hopefully, asterisk, because because like I've seen it in different channels. Oh wait, what do you mean? What's going on? Oh wait! Stop the presses. I think we have content. I think we have fairy content. Sub is done. Like sandwich or talking about sandwich? Tech Twitch ad. Oh, maybe it was the Crunchyroll thing, but you gotta attack those Twitch ads. Um, but yeah, that's what we have today. So thank you, Drag, for that game. It was more. It wasn't. I didn't treat it as a viewer's request. I treated it as a viewer's suggestion. Not the Wolfenstein one. The other one with the RPG Maker one. So I was gonna play NTE. I was like, man, all right, I'm gonna move on to. I think I was going Motor Slice early, but then I was like, wait a minute. Oh wait, what are we doing today? Well, we have random games. It's random indie game Friday. So RFF RIG RIFF wait RIFFG. You can see. You can look. You can look. Just look at the title. I'll tell you what it is. Volume 78. So it's gonna be a random game, but also we're also gonna have Death Stranding and Astral Party at the end. So no game has been declared yet, but we're waiting for one. Which game was it? It was the one with what the magical with the what was it again? It was the one where they had the black girl in it. It had the guy in yellow. It was on the Discord. That one. I played that yesterday because I was like, all right, I'm gonna play Motor Slice, and Sif was there. I remember Sif was there. And I actually got far enough in it that I stopped at a certain point. Despite being all it's corny dialogue and stuff like that. I got it. I got to a decent part that I can say, listen, I gave it a fair shot. I would have if it was any other game and I was playing offline, I would have been like, whoop, done, whoop, and then off into the garbage. But what happened is like I'm playing online, I'm playing on stream. I was like, I gotta go through this and whatever and kind of get through it. Decent combat, story. Yeah. What else was wrong with it? Art okay, but then everyone's talking was like cringe and stuff like that. I was like, there was some chuckles, but there weren't like, oh man, this is the greatest thing ever. I can't wait to get more of it. I really don't want more of it, anyways. But yeah, I did that game, and thank you. It was definitely a game suggestion, not a request, because there was no thing for it, no timing for it. But I had time, so why not kill time with it and stuff like that. Today, I'm going to do some manga workshop because I found out by working on my RPG Maker game that I can make cool stuff. If you're not beholden to the tile set of someone else's, and you're an artist like me who could make your own stuff, I found out I can make my own stuff. So I was just working on my mall, and I was like, oh, I need a glass display cabinet. I said to myself, I was like, oh, where could I get one? Oh, that's right. I have the ability to make my own. So I made I made a glass display cabinet. Then it didn't look it looked ugly. But then I was like, I'll make a second one. And that one was a bit uglier. I don't think it's the best. And I made a third one, and then I made a new towel sheet. So what happens is that in my on my towel, I didn't finish off my CG that I was doing because as I was working with my CG, I came to a thought, like a couple of thoughts actually, a couple of things I want to do for my game. That's what will push it back even further. One thing was I was saying to myself, okay, well, I'm working with modern tile sets, and the problem is the RTP or no one else really has it. I haven't really searched for it, but I needed a tile set, an auto tile set, which I did a terrible job. It's a bad job. It's a really terrible job. I'll open up Almanac and give you a visual of it so you guys can see. Hello, Hiskret? Hiskret? I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome to the chat. Um, what happens is like it's terrible looking, but I got it working. I said to myself, well, I want a glass cabinet, and I said to myself, I can do that. So I put my pen to the paper, and I made some over here. They're not great, but you know what? It's the problem is what I want to fill it in because after that conversation with Fortuna about rooms and stuff like that, I was like, okay, you know what? I can make stuff. I could. I rehauled the whole floor tile set and stuff like that. I kind of like just copied some stuff because I was like, why like I already set things. I also make RPG Maker game. That'd be cool. Um, I went and just like okay, you know what? Just make the whole thing. And so it's not great. It's not ready for so are you coming into giant are you coming into giant mansion market too? Well, maybe. I mean, I'm gonna make a lot of stuff. Yes, I'm gonna make a lot of assets, but I don't think they're gonna be like for houses. It's just more, what objects I can make in a modern setting, and then maybe in the future I'll apply it to like a past setting. So, you know, I also wanted dev games. I'm new and working on. Oh, really? Okay. Well, welcome. Well, uh, most of us here Heskett are RPG Maker devs. Can all the RPG Maker devs say hello? Because I know you're in the chat, or if you put your phone down or your computer face turn off your monitor, you can still show off yourselves because we want to show how much RPG Maker devs we're here, and there's more. See, look, I know that. Yeah, he don't listen. Yeah, he's not a dev. Yeah, he just looks. He just turns on the program and just sits there and looks at it and just says, "Yep, I'm done for the day." So yeah, don't listen to Sliff. But we are all RPG Maker devs. We're all working on our games, and what happens is that I play games, I test games, I don't want to say consult because I don't want to sound like sweet baby Iggs, like, hey, you gotta do this and kind of thing like that. But I give some advice on what things can be done in the games because art background and stuff like that. Not a career, not with paper or something like that, but art background. Actually did a game series, but with ready scripts in some easy engine. Do you test games for real? Yes, I do. I do test them. This would be a perfect time if you got a game where you just happen to land on a Friday, which is a random indie game Friday. And what happens is if you do want a game tested, bound you can we could oh wait on was it? I developed a game, a series on BlueStacks. Would you want to try it? I don't want to download BlueStacks. I don't want to download BlueStacks. I don't want to download BlueStacks. That's the thing about it. You don't got to itch or Steam. BlueStacks. Because the reason why I was at BlueStacks is because last time I downloaded that, it stopped working for some reason. Because I needed an alt account for one of my social media stuff, and then BlueStacks just stopped working, and then it just doesn't work on my computer anymore. So I was like, it was good at some time with my old computer, but then it just kind of just downhilled, and I was like, oh okay, screw it, I don't need it anymore. So yeah, unfortunately, if you got a link, I'll look at it. But if you got paying BlueStacks, it doesn't work on my computer anymore. And so I was like, dang it. That's how life goes. First year manning two accounts at once, and then the next moment BlueStacks just says, "Ah, we're done." And it's like, wait, what happened? So, unfortunately, but if you have a link, we can still check it out. We'll still display it, and we'll see what it's about. But I don't have BlueStacks, unfortunately. Um, but yes, yeah, I know. Oh, oh, look at this guy. I know all the French devs. I know by a first name basis. He says as he shakes his tie and gets himself up in the suit. He's like, I know these business people. I don't know you. So, anyways, so Drag is behind the screen. He is a businessman, and he is just like open up a suitcase. Like, I know every RPG dev. We are from we are from the art. We are RPG Maker FR. Yeah, I am RPG Maker EN. No, that doesn't exist. I just wouldn't say just English and stuff like that. Actually, it's a Struck 3D. Do you have that? No, I don't have that. I actually never heard of Struck 3D. No, I never heard of it. Sounds like a Google thing where like the programming. I mean, if the game is available somewhere, I guess we could check it. We can check it out. Something like that. Yeah, just hit us with the link and we'll see what we can do with that. Because I never heard of that personally. I'm thinking that's like oh no, I think I'm Scratch. I'm thinking I'm Scratch. Yeah, I'm thinking of Scratch. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, to wrap up this thing here shortly is that yeah, so I'm learning to make uh the tile set better, and I was like, well, now I got a display case, but now the problem is it's easier to do like image. Oh, thank you for my headphones are off there. Thank you for the follow, Hesper. Too far from me. Okay, I can't see it. So, thank you for the follow. Um, so it's easier to actually like do these normal tables because what happens is like it's all symmetrical and stuff like that. But to do whatever I'm doing, it's like I have to figure out how to do it properly. So this is just the first uh style of it. They'll be better, but I think I like this. But the problem is not that. The problem is this, where I was like, oh, now I want a object in there like a display case. I saw some problems with it. Yeah, okay, there you go. I just saw the problem. It was wrong with it. So again, it's easy, but then I realized there's some problems I had to do with it. But it's just to give the mansion. Sorry, just still in my head. It's to it's give the mall a particular look. So every time I go back in here and I'm like, what cool things can I make and what can I kind of take to other places? This game will take much more longer than usual. Actually, it'll take much more longer than before, but the combat's finished ish. I think there's more stuff I can do with the combat. The combat's finished. Now it's just building the world. So what happens when you guys play in it? You guys, wow, I can't believe there's stuff here, extra stuff here that uh, other games are just kind of like, oh, you just kind of walking around the same kind of tile set that everyone you've seen before, the win lose and the RTPs, and actually that's the only two different tile sets that people use. Oh, and then the time and something like that. Um, there could be some RTP in there too over here, but because I can't make everything. I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. I just want to cut. I want to cut down the work, not make too much work. I don't have all that time. But that's what I plan to do in the future. And so I'm trying to get the CG done. But what made me stop working on CG was because world building. I was working on I was working on the CG, but I was like, wait a minute, wouldn't it be better if it was a glass display case? So in this area, I first designed this the glass display case, and then I'm going to put that back into the drawing because the drawing's not actually finished yet. Just the characters are colored and stuff like that. The wall needs to be things, but then what happens? I want to do something with the desk. So as I draw the CG, I'm like, wait a minute, I could put something else in there. What else is in there? So go sleep, wake up, and like, Oh yes, a new idea, a new idea. And so what happens is that's how I kind of built this thing. Now again, it's not perfect, because I try to just make a bunch of stuff work in here. Maybe if I did it properly, yeah, I know where the problem lies. I just didn't think I just had to go over that. Maybe I might just do a little bit of that to show you guys what's going on with that thing, then jump into the game redeem for today. No, there's no random indie game. There's no random mansion Fridays today, unfortunately. But what happens is that how you doing to me? But what happens is that I'll show you guys how that works and other stuff like that. I don't think I'll do any manga workshop, but yeah. But other things I plan to do with the game, I just said, you know what, might as well get that dating sim in there. Because I already have like three different girls you can date in the game already. I have an idea of three different girls you can date in the game already. Might as well put more use to those drawings. Um, and then other things I need. But I might put some gambling in there just because not to be like Fortuna. Fortuna's got the corner on the gambling thing, but then I was like, hey, the convenience store would have well, at least in Canada, what happens is you have the smokes over here, like you got the place where all the smoking is here. You can buy your cigarettes. But over the counter you would have the bingo or lotto kind of thing. So I was like, you know what, I can take some ideas from places where people are familiar with and stuff like that. Can we do a horror game today? We can do anything today. It is random indie game Friday, but we have to at least play Astro Party today. At least we have to go play Astro Party by the end of the day. So I will look into that. Thank you. Um. Oh, okay. Well, that shortens down this. All right. Well, anyways. Oh well, that's what you guys get. We're gonna move on. Uh, you just have to wait for. I don't want to get you guys too excited for a almanac, so I will cut it down. Like I said, Sif. I was. I don't want to get anyone too excited for it, because if they get too excited, they'll be like, "Wow, this is gonna. I'm gonna be disappointed and stuff like that." So not too much of that. I made 9 parts, around 15 minutes. Would you like to? Would you like me to link that by line? Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you got the link for whatever game that you want me to see, definitely throw it in the chat and we'll take a look at it. Oh, well, you got it right there. Okay, well, thank you. We'll put this on the thing. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll take a look at this, and that's part one. Okay, yeah. So, well, since it's random indie game Friday, uh, we will get. Well, assuming I will play your game. This follows this. I don't know how this game plays, but we'll definitely check it out. There are 9 games. Well, yeah, I wonder what this is. Part one difficulty 2 out of 10, and then Dragon does that. Also, sorry for my bad English. That's fine. That's fine. We will get these games in. I know I'll get them in done before the fourth hour. Oh wait, what's this? Oh wait, I find. Oh, wait. Okay, so all right. So Wednesday, nobody. Nobody at all. Friday, yo, let's go! Everybody, go game in. Let's go. It's like, what? Guys. There was a Wednesday, and nobody batted an eye. I was like, yo, where's the games at? There was no games. I gotta play motorcycles too early. I gotta film this time. But no, Friday. Everyone get there. Okay, well, anyways. uh, so Drag says, let's go with this. You know what we could do? Anyway, I believe there's a lot of time for all these games. People don't want to pay on Wednesday. Why not? I mean, Jack paid. Why are we spending points on free Fridays though? Because he wants it now. That's what he wants. We get it when you pay up, you get it now. That's what you get. Spend the channel points, you get it now. I think there's enough time for this. We have 8 hours of stream. This is a 2 to 5 hour game. I think there's enough time for this. I don't have to play Death Stranding, but I need to play Astro Party, so there'll be enough for everyone. What was this? So we'll go for. I'm not sure how short either of these are, but I think I can squeeze them all in by today. Trust me, I think I can get those all in. So that's what I see. We'll take a look at these things. Guys, thank you very much. I made these games. I made these games as a draft. I'll create more parts for myself at scratch when I learn deep coding. All right. We'll check this out. I'm gonna put these in a order of what's gonna happen. Definitely the game of today is gonna be Drag's game. I want to check out Heska's thing just to see what this is about. And well, Zumi, well, you got bought. I got bought out, so I'm going to go towards drag. But I'll take a look at this. Doesn't mean not to play it. I'll take a look at this. So thank you guys very much. Now there was a Wednesday, and I was like, I was trying to be like, I was desperate actually. I was like, can anyone pass me a game? Anyone? I guess we're gonna play NTE. But then, like, yeah, I was gonna play NTE, but then Drax got me covered anyways. So just gotta say that. But yeah, we'll take a look at a couple of these things, and then by like what last 2 hours we'll get to it. On Fridays we have more time because the next day is the weekend. Oh, true, 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 true. Yeah, that's right. I guess it is for everyone. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Here I'm thinking like it's not the same for everyone else. Like here I'm in Canada, and we got the weekend next there. It was probably different for everyone else's country, like based on like culture and stuff like that. Maybe there's a work culture that extends into the Saturdays, but I guess everyone gets a Saturday, Sunday off anywhere you go. So it's not going to be anywhere different. If gamers can make the gamers can play games like Marathon on the weekend and number goes up, then I guess it's international for everyone. I kind of I know it, but I kind of think like, oh yeah, I know no one else got that same time, that kind of thing like that. So okay, well, good to remind me that we're all the same. We just speak different languages. Anyways, thank you guys very much. We'll get this game on. I just looked at the new Astro Party and you mentioned. Did you read the update patch notes? Not really. I just looked at the pictures. I saw things and I was like, oh okay, and I started singing it after and before I started taking a shower. I was trying to get ready to sorry. I was trying to get ready for when we play Astro Party. Um, throw the dice. Yeah, no, you gotta come and play and roll the dice, cards and dice. Oh shoot! You know what? Listen, when I find it, when we go play the game, I'll remember the lyrics and I'll sing it there. But right now, I don't remember. So, I went to go listen to the song too, so I can practice it. So what happens is I can get have a better moment. Especially for fairies who have a full time casino job. Like, are you actually? Oh, okay. Well, that's new lore. Thank you for the new lore, Fortuna. Is that why? Is that why? I guess. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It took me a while to figure. I was like, huh, that's new lore. I know you're a programmer, but I didn't know you're. I didn't know you actually own a casino yourself. Well, look at that. I know. I guess gambling is just natural. I actually not working in the casino. Oh, but you love to work in a casino in your mind. You like to do that gambling in your mind. It's like you don't own it, but you visualize yourself every night just working the casino that you're making money off these people. My avatar is she's the boss. Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I was like, okay. Sure. What? Okay. I guess that's new lore. So yeah, let me get this started, so we can get everything going. But again, thank you. Wait, hold on. This is the last one. I'm not very good at speaking. That's fine. So I missed a lot of details. Could you please write down in the chat when you'll be testing the game? I love to see you play it and curious about it, and I don't want to miss it. I'm going to do it right after this prayer. We're gonna check out the game, and then we're gonna go straight into whatever Dragon said. So right after I do this prayer, we're going to be checking out your game and stuff like that. It looks short. I'm looking at it. It doesn't. It looks like I don't know what it is, but definitely going to check it out and see what's going on from there. So, sorry about that. I don't know what your French. Sorry, I don't say I said French. I assumed French because everyone else because earlier before, but I don't know what your language is. But I hope you can understand the English that I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'm excited. Most Heavenly Father, King of Kings, and Lord of Lords, here I am today in your presence to glorify you and lift your name on high. I thank you for your blessings, Lord God, and those who are around, Lord God, those who are support, Lord, and everything that's happening. I thank you that you are your strength and mercy that can bless us in everything that we do, Lord God. Help us through these 8 hours or more, Lord God, or less. Whatever situation is going to be happening, whatever problems that we're facing, whatever things that we're going through, Lord God, you blessed us through it all and through it all, Lord God. And I learned to trust in you. And I pray for those, Lord God, who don't know you as their Lord and Savior, that they will be blessed, Lord God, if when they're coming out and they're going in and their situations and everything that they're going through, Lord God. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Amen. All right. Make a scan. He's a sniper. Sniper? What does that mean? All right. Let's get this going. Um. So we got this game here. Kale's Fang's base infiltration update. I thought this was Roblox. He was asking you if you're an engineer. Uh, I am not an engineer. I am just an artist. Artists can be engineers, but no, I'm just an artist. So I never heard of this site before. But let's see what this is about. No, I'm an artist. I guess I could feel a bit autistic at some points. I'm an artist. Oh wait, I have to download this. Oh, oh! I thought this was gonna hop right into the game. Oh, this is like yeah. Oh, you know what? This is like yeah ha ha. Oh, okay. Oh, would you like me to link most of the heli part by line? I gotta download. I guess I gotta download this. Yeah, remember yeah ha ha with the AI Asylum game? I had to. Okay, I didn't even notice this. Oh, you mean Australia? No, the other one where it's like, where I had to talk to the AI models and the AI program models in the game. I didn't know I had to download this. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have the app. Is it only is it does it even come in iPad and iPhone? Oh, okay. There's no PC launcher. Oh, to, yeah. I don't and I don't have an iPhone or iPad. Just ask me anything about the father. I don't think I can. I don't think I can even go. I don't think I can go with this, but I can show it off. I mean, I see all this. I just can't play it because there's no way to. There's no way to play it. Yeah, because I don't have Struck 3D, and it doesn't seem to. It seems to be App Store only. So unfortunately, no. I mean, I had to find a way to find a way to do that. Let me just look over here for a second. Um, can I ask you a question before you start? I was planning to have a new illustration for Heavenly and Hope at the bar. To have something that feels natural, than a kiss that comes a bit from nowhere. What do you think would be the best? A having A and H having a friendly conversation. A and H having a toast. Maybe something else. Maybe you can struck 3D Google. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go there. I'm gonna see if I can find the struck 3D thing, but if not, we're just at the. We can only show it off, but not thing. I think having so A and H is heavenly in hope and who's A? Oh wait, heavenly and thing. Okay, wait, no, I know who it is. Um, let me see. Doesn't seem like I can play it. There's a design desk one. No, unfortunately, I don't think I can play this game. Oh, Angel and Hope. Oh, okay. I thought okay. I thought it was on Andrea Antonio and Hope and Heavenly. But you're right. Uh, Angel and Hope. I'll go back to that for a second. Yeah, don't look like I can. I guess get Unity or something like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we play it outside of an app. Yeah, I don't think I can play it outside of the thing. I like there's a Unity link, but it doesn't seem like I can. Softronic, the creator download. I'll get to you for tonight. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I don't think I can because I need some kind of. It's mostly pointing towards creator game creators and stuff like that. Steam and SteamDB. I don't trust this thing. Yeah, sorry. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't think I can do that. Sorry about that. Heskrit. If there's other way to package the game and send it some sort of way, then sure. But unfortunately, no. Kuro thought that he was playing a game, but it download the whole engine first. Yeah, exactly. So unfortunately, I cannot. But we will at least show people that hey, you can still get some eyes on it by having people look at it. And nonetheless, like having it here, people will actually like if they want to find a way to play this game. At least people will have some eyes on it so they know. Now back to Fortuna. Um, can I ask a question before I start? Planning to have a new illustration for Heavenly and Hope at the bar. You went to Heavenly. To have something like that feels natural than a kiss. Then comes down for a while. So what do you think? What do you think? What would be best for Angel and Hope? Having a friendly conversation, or an Angel having a toast before something else happens? I want to go with well because I guess the Hope going with Hope's personality. I feel like he's more is gonna have a conversation more than he's gonna have a toast. I just feel like Hope's not gonna be like schmoove his way over there and be like Angel, what's up? Unless he's drunk or something like that, he'd be yeah something like that. But I feel like he'd be the one to be like I feel Angel would be the one kind of to have a friendly conversation. Antonio would be the playboy. He'd be like, "Hey, Angel." He like puts his hand over her chin and then stroke her chin and be like, Angel." A bit of the music does most of his talking for him. But Hope would be like, "Oh well, Angel, I don't. If I could put that Mike from PA clip where he's like where he touches the girl and stuff like that, and he goes, stuff like that. I feel like that's probably what Hope would probably do, unless he's drunk. Then he gets a liquid courage to do something. The problem with the conversation is that there's a illustration already, but both of them. Oh yeah, that's right, the book thing. Um, I guess if you could have another illustration, it would just be like just their heads, where it's like one where you see from behind Angel's head to looking at Hope. It's just a bust of the room. Angel's looking at Hope, but you don't get to see Angel's face. So the camera's taken from the back of Angel's head to Hope, and that would be a suffice. That would suffice. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be like a conversation, and you just have the drinks or something like that wherever they're at, and they're just sitting at a bar, kind of thing like that. And no problem, bro. Looking for another way I can find it and let you know. Thank you. Yeah, do what you can. Um, yeah. So I think it just changing the scenery, and changing the angle. You could still have you could still use it. You have an image of a repeat, but it's not the same thing. but we happens we see it from Angel's perspective to Hope instead of having them both kind of like looking at each other and kind of both looking at the books. At least we get to see what Angel's kind of thinking as she looks towards a Hope. But I think a friendly conversation, just because it seems like a thing that he would do. Um, I would like for him to kind of like let's see, have something more than natural than a kiss. Okay. Um, like I would like to have the other option too. What's best, having a friendly conversation or having a toast or something? I like having a like. I guess if they're all doing a like a friendly thing, like all four of them are meeting up to drink, would it be possible? I mean, I guess you already has and that you already chose that pathway for hope and stuff like that. So Antonio wouldn't be you wouldn't have to show Antonio or Fab because they're already with each other and we're just concentrating on angels kind of thing, you know? All right, I'm gonna ask you something since you think. Um and I know it's about father. Let me see. What's one thing that we can I can ask Justin about father? Um, what engine are you going to use? I mean, if the ROM hack isn't, I didn't really like the ROM hack one because I felt like the ROM hack was like beholden to the game of the game that was already there, but it was like it didn't tell me where to go. I was kind of like lost for half an hour of the game, and before I kind of like stick to it and got to it and had motivation. But if you didn't have a ROM hack, whatever engine would you have used to develop Faber? Something that can actually show off what you want to do with the story, and then what I'm saying, either game maker or another program. Okay, the ROM hack, I would say it did not help out in any way. I felt like I was if you're being held back. Even when the monsters and stuff like that, like some of them look original and stuff. I couldn't really tell which one is which. I couldn't tell which one is like what was yours and what was the games. But using a since I don't know if you still have your programmer or anything like that, but I just say it felt stilted because it was trying to be Mother or Earthbound, but I know nothing about Earthbound, so I don't know how the progress works with it. But I feel like if you worked with something that was like had to work from ground up and had your own freedom to do and actually to navigate without being beholden to the presets of Mother, it would have been better. And what happens is it'd give better navigation, all stuff like that. I feel like working from the ground up was better than uh latching onto something that's already there and trying to transform into something that like it doesn't have what modern quality has. My program is lazy. Well, then just use if your program is lazy, just use a different engine if you can. That way, your programmer has to be like, "Oh, great! I had to work on something else. Okay, sure, why not?" Or money is a motivation. Money is always a motivation for something like that. Yeah. So Azumi, we're not going. If we have time, we'll check this out. But what happens is I'm kind of interested to see what this even is. But we'll have this on the back burner. Oh, there you go. You might have to save up your allowance or something like that for that kind of thing, because if you're a programmer want because people don't work for free. um, and if they did, then they're expecting something later on down the road. Hopefully it's a success and they get a cut out of it or something like that. But it would probably motivate your programmer, have a contract with him to say, hey, we're don't be lazy. We're trying to get a job done. If you break this contract, da 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 da. Like you must have to go down contract wise. If you want your programmer to help you and stuff like that. Other than that, you're most likely to rely on yourself and with like RPG Maker with all these assets to kind of given to you, all this um, stuff that you can kind of like use. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to really work with a programmer. You are your own programmer, but if your programmer knows anything about JavaScript, they can help you out, or plugins and stuff like that. But what I guess you're planning to do, and you have someone that's not going to help you, then you might have to strike out on your own or find someone who can help you. Because what happens is you sitting around, it's kind of like, I'll just hop on that. Won't get you further because you're on someone else's coattails. Might as well start with another engine if you can. That's my question. That's my question I want to ask. Anyways, I don't know what I'm getting into. Well, you know what? We're going to download it as always. I'll let the game tell me what Star Void thing is. What the hell is that? That's a faucet. Okay. Um, I mean, is there any? I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a good pickings here. Usually after I download a game, there's usually something. This one looks okay. Looks like a musical game. I mean, it does look like a musical game. Uh oh. Oh, okay, no, never mind that. It was too good to be true. Okay, moving on from that. I mean, I looked at the game, it was like, it looks like it's going somewhere, but then it's like, I read the footnote of that. I'll still we'll take a look at it because I'm interested. Oh, by the way, Needy Streamer is coming back. Uh, okay, yeah, this is for girls. This is for girls. Ugh. You can tell this is for girls. Because like look at this guy here. Looks like thing. It looks like Zoisite from Sailor Moon, which apparently like you didn't. I didn't know in the English dub Zoisite is a girl is a girl. Are you sure that's a him? Are you sure? I could have mistaken that for for a girl. And he goes, and so how some of these guys are not girls? Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy here. This man looks like if he looks like he dies if you push him. Uh, yeah, yeah, he certainly does. And now that's the girl. That's the girl. Hopefully, that might actually be this might actually be a girl, and you just never know. If you're interested in this game, and I don't know, it looks like more of a visual novel than it is thing. Oh God, get her. Okay, sure. I'll drop this in a link so you can get a look at it. It's not for me. Oh yeah, this is not for me. Yeah, this is definitely not for me. It's just wearing the skin of an anime, and I do that too. You know what? I'm also guilty of wearing the skin of an anime because, hey folks, did you know? I have a manga here, and I haven't been promoting as much as I should be anymore. But as who wears the skin of an anime, has wrote my own manga. So what happens is that, as you can see here, this is volume 3 of Black Cement. And if you're interested in it, you can go to lulu.com and get a copy, and you can look for it yourself. This is a 280 pages of hard ass work, and look, there's a quote in the back, and there's a blurb, and there's a girl here, and there's birds flying around my window. And what happens is there's a cool anime guy on the front. So if you're interested in wearing the skin suit of anime, well, I have done it myself. So, anyways, um, Angry Birds. I have not played that game. I care less about it. So, okay, so let's get on. Since I already downloaded the game, let me hold this book up, and I will just go searching through my stuff. But because I'll just RPG Maker, because also I am an RPG maker, and I wrote this book here. While I need to give you something to guys to look at, so let me just open it up like this. While I try to find a game that I just downloaded, and I have to extract it. So let me just while I'm trying to extract it. Um, okay, okay, it's being extracted. So we're gonna get into this, I guess, RPG Maker game. I'm guessing. I made this comic book, and you can see that it has a lot of actions in it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Hey, wait. This is You know what? This scene is what we made in Sora. This scene here is the almanac or the Mimico thing. This started the Japan arc. So yeah, this was there. And only things I've animated in Sora while I was still alive is my comic. So things that I've seen already. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Pre-almanac story. Look at that. It led all the way to this, and maybe might just go back because the problem is I use the same color for the I use the same color I used for um the uniform. Yeah. The best part was the teacher very with the long legs. We did make, we made some freaks. That's true. We made some ugly stuff as time went by, but because of the green screen, you can't see her. But she has the same color as the uniforms that they're wearing in. Oh, I guess you can't. Is that the same green? Really? Okay. Well, the same. So imagine this is as a green screen green. So the same color that of the people wearing uniforms in the almanac. I use the same thing as in Black Cement. But the problem is that I didn't think about it until like I was done. I was like, this well, it has nothing to do with it. But what happens is there you go. There's this story. There's going to be some stuff. So if you haven't read Black Cement, there's books forms, there's digital forms, and there's free forms of it. So what happens if you want to get a physical copy? Go to lulu.com. If you want to just read it for free, go to Webtoons or to Pass. I won't tell you where to find it in there, but you can. There are some cut content from there. So what happens is that it'll force you to buy the books if you want that free good content. And if you want all the stuff, I don't remember what's cut, but there's cut content in there. And if you just want to buy digitally, go to Itch and you can get the digital stuff of it. But yes, it's a season of the ad reads, and we have it's MZ season of the ad reads. So that's why we're back with more Black Suit Men because I can't put that on ice for right now. It is still being written, and if you look in a certain place in Almanac, you just might find Black Suit Men. So what happens is that you can maybe I might put a whole comic in there. You can once if you buy the game Almanac, you buy Black Suit Men in one good package, and you can just read it from the game. Also that might be smart because what happens is like you'll spend 2 hours reading it, and by the time you return on Steam, you're like, well, I'm done reading. Oh shoot, I can't return the game. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have. Maybe I'll just keep on playing the game because it's just that good. Anyways, I hope I bored you guys halfway to death. It's time to look at this. Oh, wait, what about now? Hear me out. You know. So I had to get those ad reads out there. The cover is different, at least. Thing. Make a manga long enough that they'd read it 2 hours and they can't return the Steam. Well, that means that they'll do more work. Like do records. That means I gotta do more work. How about I don't do more work and I just like repackage my stuff. Work hard. I mean, work smart, not hard. Hard, not smart. Turn this down and just generic opening music. Okay, cool. I gotta turn this down here. Make the manga part of make the manga part of Almanac so people have to read it before they can play the game. Oh man, I wonder what happened to that. I really wonder what happened to that dev. Like Sleeping Dragon King Chronicles. Dev did their whole story. And it was an MZ game. So what happens is the whole story of it is you do get to move around as your avatar, but it's like one of those like the head is like small, like a little chibi thing, but the body is so stiff and walks stuff like that. But I say that because I subscribe to their channel, but there's no like updates to that game. That game is just like abandoned, and I'm just like, bro. I understand. Sometimes some games get abandoned. Don't remind me of that game. The school part was creepy. I don't remember. I may have to play it again because I don't remember what part that was. Because I remember there. You mean like when they're walking? You mean the manga part or the actual walking of it? And they're like people are like saying random things. I think it was that part, right? Minecraft. But it was pretty good. I mean, all the NPCs were. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that part. I just remember. I just remember the good parts of that game. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, on my channel, if you look up Sleeping Dragon Cave Chronicles, it's I think there's a two-part. There's two videos now. I think it's like no Naruto and Dragon Ball were one. That was Savage's games. Sleeping Dragon Cave Chronicles, some other game or two-part video, but it is all manga panels. Like legit money has been put in this game. And then as you go throughout the game, the money stops flowing. You can definitely see it. Oh, you have it? Is that it? Like the money stops flowing. Is it really a that was a stream. Yeah. Oh wow, you found the stream. We're gonna go. This is no. This one here is Charles and Acer. I don't know how to do that down. Yeah, okay, this game had, yeah, I remember now. This game had, you know, free me. I'm put myself on the side. Actually, let me just, we'll definitely get to that game. Don't worry, Jack. So I just want to take a blast to the past. So this is, I used to run this social media site. I was a mod of this. This is me out at the top because obviously see it's me because you know the same logo and stuff like that. And then a bunch of ads. And then this is the dev, and I will go to 310. This is they put a lot of money into their intro and stuff like that. I think they're paying some Indian company, or I think that's what it was like. Come on, I think that was right there. I think it was. It just said it right there. I know what that. So they're paying. Hello, friends. I'm a fellow game developer. I own my own Indian game development. I guess so. You know, like they're using AI before AI, so they're using Indian game development. I also an author, and this is on my own comic and stuff like that. F&F girlfriend in my style. What? Go check that out. Yeah. So this is their whole thing. They're like promoting their whole game, and I don't know. Is this this is their thing. It was looking good. It was looking great. Everything's happening here. I don't know if you recognize the tile set because I've seen this in some things. I do not like the look of the thing. At the time listed is the weird part. We'll do. I do not like the head on this chibi head on top of a tall body. And yeah, no, they had some good stuff here. They had comics. They had this comic going on. And you said 310? 305. They had this comic going on. And then you get Isekai because Isekai is getting popular. I heard that's having a problem too. I heard there's a Isekai problem. That something Isekais are there's so much flood of it that people are kind of disinterested in it. And so happens is like in Japan. I wouldn't be surprised because there's so much going on. There's so much isekais. Where's that timestamp? 310. I think it's right here. Okay. Oh.
Wow, everyone's horny. Everyone's horny in this place. Everybody wants to get. Everyone is horny.
Okay, yeah, you know what?
No one will say, yo.
I think he said like his dev kind of put that stuff in there because like of his knowledge.
I'll give you pop for $5. Is that a slang? What is pop?
Yeah, so I think what you were saying is like his dev was just kind of throwing things in there. So while like before the game was done, you know, I don't know.
Say yo, explain. All right, then how explain to me the
I don't know. Oh, you know, I think this is a. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice parallax. Actually, if you look at that, that's the ground's all parallax. I didn't realize that. That's a battle back. Oh, that's pretty cool.
School's not enough.
I don't know. I think it's
Everyone
still
wants to have some
yeah.
kids already.
I don't know, but
still
that's pretty cool nonetheless because like
You're still in school.
actually that's a good way to
I'll
use
do
it.
you for free. Look,
Why did he do that? Oh,
Is it-
oh,
is
I'll
this
do.
an isekai? I went to school.
Okay, there you go. He didn't explain why he said his writer did that or his dev did that. He just said, "Oh, my dev did that." Maybe it was actually like I proved it, but then like, oh shoot, they don't like it. Oh yeah, my dev did that. Kind of thing. Looks extremely weird that everyone's a chibi. Yeah, exactly.
But I don't remember talking.
Oh, that was the thing.
You're still in school.
I'll
do you for free.
do you for free.
Is this an isekai? I went to school, but I don't remember talking.
Let's fuck, please. I don't know. The writer wrote this, so maybe, just maybe, the writer did write that, and this was approved, and this was put out there because it was a dollar. It was definitely a dollar for this game, so you can play it, and I paid $1. And yeah, this seems maybe approved. Maybe it was supposed to be actually an H game or something like that. Could you search for Struct 3D LPL player in your browser after you click the download emulator? You need to wait 3 minutes, and then you have to download the Struct from within the emulator and play it there. There are ways to play it much more faster. Struct requires an emulator running on your computer. Unfortunately, it's not possible to play games directly from your browser without installation. I'll see what I can do with that. Since we're already started a game, I'll see what we can do. I might have to put on a back burner and see what I can do later on. So just because there's a lot of things I gotta do, I'm gonna put it on the back burner. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll keep that in mind. If there's still time and I can do that stuff, I'll see what I can do with it. The real question: could you screw them? Well, I mean, maybe in a full game, which will never be made.
I choose sex.
Oh yeah. I choose sex.
What's the news?
Oh yeah, here you go. Here's another one. Another student here over here says, is that in the game files? I never checked the game files. I don't think I remember. I don't like. Maybe by the end of this, I did check the game files, but I'm pretty sure I don't know. Maybe I did or not. Would you do it? Like every student is here just asking for like favors. No, I'm not. I know. I'm asking if this game. Oh no, I'm asking if this game is indeed oh the Einstein. You mean the Epstein? The Einstein Island. Well, you don't know what he's done too, so maybe there's a possibility Einstein also does things too.
Here. Shit.
Oh, what's the next one? I won't
drown myself in the pool if you don't do it with me. Holy shit! What's going on? This is cool.
What? Yeah, so that's this game, and and that's why they're acting like this. So it's Epstein's school or Epstein's what? I mean, there's some quality to it, but it's just horny writing. So maybe like the main. Oh, here's where the budget starts to think. He talked to. Yeah, maybe he's a principal, teacher, and the school board. But yeah, as you can see, like the budget starts to disappear, and it starts to go. It's just kind of like you eventually get isekai and stuff like that. Now I've seen it all. Yep, I've seen this tile set before. They may have been on the DL site.
It sounds
yeah.
on the nose. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Maybe they got this from the Japanese site, so that's why I was like, wait a minute, I know where that is. I know I've seen it before in a game, mostly in Japanese games, but RPG games. So most likely that's where that all came from. And all these backs, but yeah, as you can see, that as time goes by, the budget starts to run out. So, where's the part where the two enemy girls show up? Probably closer to the end. Oh yeah, yeah. After you get isekai'd and stuff like that. Like here you go. Yeah, when they have their little fight. Um,
Like, I might use the Google Translator.
yeah, I
Make him
think
taller
like
than like.
it definitely
I guess I can
was.
like make him taller similar to
Uh,
from the game, but yeah,
I'm trying to
everyone. This
remember. It
guy's
was
the
like
only
it's
tall
definitely
guy.
a
He's like
isekai
freakishly tall and
fantasy.
out of place. I bet they're horny too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why is he so tall compared to
oh,
him?
look
Probably
at
not.
that.
Oh
We're
yeah, that's right.
already there. Here we go. Oh,
Oh yeah, that happens. Yeah, she hops on him. Yeah, so maybe the game wasn't really family friendly. It's just it was probably a working your way to get there, but then kind of had to stop or something like that. I'm not really sure. And why is he tall compared to them? Yeah, that's the accident. So
she's.
I think the dev.
Oh,
I
here we.
think if I recall, the dev is more of a music maker. Or all I know is I followed his channel, and what happens is like all I get is a bunch of music soundtracks. So I don't hear any more of this game being developed. Close memories are more fond of the actual game. Well, I don't remember what happened. I just remember I played it and then things happened. So looking back now, it's like, oh, yeah, things happen. And maybe it was also because I was like too close to the person too. And then I had some time to further myself away from them because back then it was like, oh yeah, so you're part of my community and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, so I'm trying to get people to work with each other. Like, yeah, let's get this thing going on. And so I and now Amino's dead. Yeah, Amino's dead, and so is anything I need to hold on to because yeah, it was at that time. It was like, oh, I'm trying to build a community. Most likely, there might be a chance you might find my channel. Like, there's another person who came from Amino and found my channel. They're like, hey, you remember me? I wrote that comic Rose Knot. I'm like, can you give me more detail? And then they just kind of just ghosted. I'm like, um, all right. So I did read, not read a comic, but I think it was a comic or something. I think it was a comic. Um, they asked me, "Hey, can you read this for me again? Did you not read this? Remember you read this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. I remember the title, but I don't remember what happened in it." But then there's no follow up to that, so you get those kind of problems and issues like that. So yeah, but that was if you are interested in finding more about this. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. This was the one I was saying. I was also warning. I warned about because was the whole Google Doc you read on stream? For what the game? For which one? For the comic or something like that? Because some comics I have read they do have Google Docs. I never read them on stream. Oh, for the comic Rose not no. Some of them where you can only find them in Amino, but now Amino's dead. You can't find them anymore. But no, not everyone. Just some stories that had no comics had or was that Faber? That was Faber. Faber had a Google Doc. Because that's the recent one I read. But most people had their stuff written on Wattpad or Google Doc or in the blog. So you had to read it from there. I don't have a lot of the stories that people had or the good stories that people had, or could find what they were. But if I did record them at that time, it would have been great. But that was pre-streaming days, where it's like, oh, what can I do now? Oh, let's do streaming. So some people write down their game plots on their Google Doc. They wrote down their stories, mostly their stories, but less their game thing. Maybe they might write down a little bit of stuff that they had for game plans, but more of the story than it was with their games. Yeah, most of that. People don't really get into this. Some guy was doing a Pokemon gotta catch them all, collect the fawn kind of thing. That I don't know what happened to that guy, but I remember reading a story and his game plans and looking at his art. But maybe he's successful. Maybe he's out there and he's successful. I don't know. But this here, just want to end up on this. uh, this is what I was always saying. Hey, if you're going to do a Kickstarter, um, yeah, if you're going to do a Kickstarter, you know, maybe RPGs could work out depending on RPG Maker game. Unfortunately, this was funded unsuccessfully. I mean, it made its money. It just didn't make a 13,000 goal. It made 3,000. So, um, so for its JRPG visual novel made RPG Maker MV East Sky Story. uh, I always said, if you're gonna do something like that, make sure you got some advertisement up for that. You don't want to end up like this guy. He made his money, but he made some money, but not the whole money. Maybe 3,000 was good enough for RPG Maker. Some people go 400. I think it all just depends. But I remember this part just being like, oh, don't put your hat too high, because what happens is you may not get that much depending on it. This earned a lot of this earned a lot for a game that's RPG Maker. Yeah, I guess so. If you throw some anime titties on them on the screen, I guess anyone would throw money on would throw at it. But then the game never came out. The game never finished. And it's and then also people don't know the difference between default and people don't know the difference between default assets and stuff like that. That's also a thing, because if you know that, that's why H games are big hits. Yeah, pretty much yes. Because all they do is default assets and said, here you go. But I guess it depends on who you're trying to appeal to. If you're like us, who know each other, seen each other's games, and you're like, oh well, I don't have to worry about this one. But if you're trying to get a different market, just asset flip. Ignore the game art and focus on characters. Well, most likely, look, there's a tat on her titties right there, and it's like in the most inconspicuous place. And I guess that's supposed to get you to look and be like, you know what? Here's my wallet. Go ahead. I don't know what I'm going to do with my money after that. Just here you go. Take it all. So that's what that happened with this game. 51 backers, but yeah, do I want to try Kickstarter? I don't know. Is that no? That's her. That is not her daughter. That is her. I believe that's her when she was young, and yeah, that's when she was young and thing. Because I think the point of the story was she's like a princess or something like that, or some kind of just think of the most isekai plot you can think of, and be like, yeah, that was me when I was young, and now this guy came from, and he's now the Dragon King, or Onaga or something like that. Obviously, that's why he's got this thing over his head. Actually, the whole story here is that yeah, in most of Japan, because I think Kodensha, I forget what I was watching. Some anime tuber was saying like, yeah, Kodensha's like, yeah, people kind of getting a little tired of isekais. Maybe because there's so much influx of isekais. So, that's how it'd be. It's like you make so much that people kind of go, yeah, well, I don't want to do this anymore. Kind of, I don't want to watch more isekais and stuff like that. And that's the problem. Now get them the title of gotchas. I think I know what gotcha you're talking about now, which is it the Sword X, was it the Sword X staff or something like that? That was the AI one that you're saying. It's like, oh, this AI gotcha. Sword Cross staff. It's a gotcha that keeps on popping on my phone, where it's like, hey, look, it's a gotcha game where I don't know. It looks like a bunch of AI to me. That's what it literally looks like. It's like um things that don't really seem like there would be in a normal game and stuff like that. And some stuff is just like, oh, this game footage. But I got like a bunch of ads where it's like an AI ad for it, where it's like AI girl standing in front of a bunch of two different armies. It's like, blade, sword, and staff. I was like, that's no, I actually was talking about the same gotcha that you told me about. Actually, which one was that one? There's tons of them. This got narrowed down. Is it? Oh, it's a brown. It's a brown dust, brown star. The H gotcha. Oh, well, maybe brown star. Let me actually look up before we get right into this and we get unraveled in the plot. What's it called? Brown something? Brown Dust 2. Brown Dust 2. Officially canceled 5 months ago. Wow, look at that. Banned and then canceled. Wow, you know, Brown Dust 2. Brown Star and AI art. Yeah, Brown Dust 2 is the saucy one. Yeah. That I was told from a buddy that like, yeah, I can't wait to play Brown Dust 2, but now I know that it is done and over. I think it's not human drawn. There could be a bit of things like there could be a mixture of we drew a little bit of the work and we AI assist the rest of it. Like they didn't really go like, okay, cool, we're gonna do 100% of the art. We're just gonna go draw 2 circles and a stick. They drew a stick lady, drew 2 circles for her body, and then for her back, and then and then said, "Okay, AI turn this into a thing." Spin around in a chair 5 minutes. It's like, oh, look at that, the game's done. And then they just put it into the thing. And I don't know how to do the live 2D thing, but maybe they did that too. But yeah, there's I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but we just look up sword. Was it sword X staff? Live 2D, you mean like how Astro Party? Yeah, a lot of people use live 2D. Like before Astro Party, there was another game. I forgot what it was called, but there's another game that was on the PlayStation that had live 2D in it. I just don't remember what game it was that I played. But yeah, that's how. It's an IF factory game, like an Ideal Factory game. So they had they used it for their game. So if you can use it, yeah, and stuff like that, you can. Will you try tomorrow, bro? Tomorrow is not possible. Tomorrow is there's a stream for tomorrow, but it's a buddy stream where we play online games. So we were going to play Repo tomorrow. So unfortunately, no. But I'll try. I don't know if I'll just try to do it after stream or something like that when I get the time, since I gotta download the thing and stuff like that. But yeah, that it won't be because of like whatever I have to download, unfortunately. Yeah. So this is a game I saw that my phone keeps telling me about, and it was like it had like footage. I'm like, I don't think this is the same game that they're showing me off. Like, I'm not playing this. I mean, sure, I guess you can play this, but what is it? Third Way? Huh? No, not Third Way. Where's the other game? I think this is it. Yeah, it was like it showed me all this. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's how the game plays. I mean, like whatever they had to do, like a 3D. They're looking like trying to look like Genshin, and then what happens? They're like at the bottom, not actual gameplay. I'm like, Right. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do here. But here you go. This is the Sword X staff game. And it just seems like you can just make anything these days, just what do you mean an actual gameplay? Well, in the game, Sword X staff, there's I don't know if I can find a commercial. Well, I don't think I can find a commercial again, but what happens is it was a bunch of like a 3D it was 3D object. Okay, it's just basically Genshin. It's a Genshin. It looked like the Genshin game. They had battling Pokemon and stuff like that. It's literally Star Rail characters. So, anyway, there you go. Just make that. Just remake that. I don't think I can find a commercial. That's the problem. Finding the commercial is going to be hard because you have to. I'm going to find more ads for it than I'm going to find a commercial. But all you need to know is this game. It was like it was doing not what the gameplay looks like. It was having battling animals. They're like Pokemon battling at the same time, and they're like, yeah, look, we're Pokemon battling, but they didn't show the actual gameplay. And at the bottom of it in white text, it's not actual gameplay. And I was like, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Can we find that? Can we go back to the image and find that image again? Oh, sorry. Why are they taking characters from other games? Can we find that image? Which image are we talking about? We'll do that, and then we have to start the game, and then we'll start to see where we go from there. Okay, back to Reddit. I guess this one. This is, I believe, is the actual gameplay of the game, but what they had was like battling Pokemon kind of stuff, where it would show you like, oh, you can do this battling thing, but I'm like, that's not what I saw when I saw the game page. You know, never mind. It's not Star Rail, but they look similar. I mean, they all look the same. That's pretty much gotchas now these days. I think we hit a quantum singularity of every gotcha is now just gonna look like each other, and the only way to sell it is to be like they look to get more sexier. It's like, oh, this one's now like I love the commercials. They're like, oh no, you can't play this game. It's too sexy. It's like you're overselling it. The characters are generic, so I thought there was someone else. Yeah. I think we've hit a singularity where everything starts to blend into like it stops becoming like these characters look different from each other because there's so many, and so you just take from whatever is already existing and combine it with everything you have. The middle guy told us like they look from Genshin. Well, there you go. Maybe that's what they did. They like just glook it up and then throw some AI on it. If it has AI on it, or they just said, hey, they just hired somebody. And left looks like Triple from Star Rail. No, there you go. Just that's how you make games these days. Grab what's from successful, copy it, sell. Tell your buyers that or your audience, hey, our game is way better than this, and you don't gotta do anything. AI will play the whole game for you, and you call it a day. Cat looks like an Astro. Looks like an Astro Party. And there's like two winged creature characters. All right. So let's get more disappointed with our next game. Oh, I remember Astro Party. I was literally playing that character last time I played Astro Party. Like literally, I was playing that character when I was Astro Party. So I'm well aware because I'm like that character. All right. Hopefully now I got your palette wet for more character designs and stuff like that. Background music as well. Music effects. Sound effects, music. Wait, music. Oh, is this the ME? Music effect. Okay, music effect. Sound effect. Background sound effect. Wait, why is there 2 sound effects? Wait, is there usually 4? No, there's 3. There's the background volume. Sure. And then you got sound effects. Then you got music effects, and then sound effects. Oh, maybe because there's a sound effect. Okay, that's why. I was like, I don't get it. Show particle is new. Yeah, there must be a lot of particles going on. But this is Star-Lit Void. Oh, speaking of Star-Lit Void. All right, especially I'm here for the thumbnail. Okay, and stop. When the void eats the crowd, from heaven a star will fall, for the sun will only rise from the ashes of their shine. Oh. Must be playing a movie, so. Yeah. for the VOD. Something like that, yes. Ow! Everything, everything hurts. What happened? You were up there and now you're here? Did you fall? Why? How? What? You're not going to get anything done by staying here. Time to wake up. Use the joysticks and joysticks. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, you can also. Oh, at least it knows. Like it actually knows I'm using a controller. All right, let's see what we got here. Items, nothing. Skills, star favor. Equipment, nothing. The star. Profile. That's you. You're a star. Let's say that. Yeah, no. For the so what happens is when I upload a video eventually, I'd be like, oh, cool, okay. Now I don't have to do too much work and just like go into my own video and clip an intro. Wow, existing is exhausting. You sit on the stump to catch your breath. Above you, stars. You are one of them once, but now everything is so different. The world is so weird. You can feel the breeze on your skin, the grass under your feet, the air in your lungs. Trying to think of something else. I'm trying to think of some lyrics at the same time. All the sensations are so new to you. When you were a star, you didn't really feel anything. Your memories of when you were a star are a bit fuzzy. Before you couldn't really think or make any memories. All you remember clearly are feelings and a song. The stars are singing softly to you. They make you feel amazing. The stars are so beautiful. You had no idea this is how the sky looks from below. You listen to the stars' song and sing with them. You wonder if they were pretty, if you were as pretty as they are. A light shines in your heart. You feel hope. When interacting with the world, the star will feel hope or despair. The star's perception of the world will change depending on the value of the hope and despair. The star has learned stargazing. Using this skill in battle will make the star hopeful for 3 turns. You are healed. You want to save? Yes. The tree stump allows you to heal and save the game. You can also save anytime you're in the menu. You can open the menu by pressing Y. Wow! This game knows I'm using a controller! Does it also know it's Dusty? That's the first time, unless it's Y on the keyboard. Maybe it's Y on the keyboard. No. There's a blob of something. It feels weird, like it's absorbing the light around it. You're made of light, probably. You decide to leave it alone. Who knows what will happen if you touch it? Okay, that's supposed to be the narrator, but you know. Okay, that's the same thing. The game sees your control and calls you out, Kuros. When was the last time you cleaned your buttons? Listen, I got 2 controllers. This is the RPG Maker controller, and then there's the good controller for other games. This one is always clean. It's always undercover. It's always undercover. AI is monitoring your PC now. Is it to a kernel level, or how much? I mean, I can't get them out of this kernel, but you know, you tell me how low it goes. To a, oh no, that's corn. That's kernel. Like, I mean, kernel as a kernel of corn. Kernel. I think the game wants me to keep going. No, K kernel, like corn kernel. Like that. You're right. Right. Kernel, but that's kernel as in captain. But kernel as in K as in Kernel. Kernel. I think it's deep, all the way deep. Oh no, not my System 32 files. Ah, there you go. That's kernel. Yes. There's something there. Not my System 32. Please don't do that. Like if when the game closes the System 32, it's a file that you do not want to delete. But also if the game also goes down that far and deletes your 32 and your whole computer shuts down, it'd be like, wow, the whole game's going down. It looks really nice still. Yes. Oh, you're a fallen star, aren't you? I'm so glad I found you. Or, well, you found me, I guess. Oh, you must have many questions. I'd love to answer them all, but first, do you think that you could get rid of the darkness? You see, I was looking for you to help you and welcome you here, but I'm kind of got trapped by the darkness. But now we're here, you can help me. You see that lantern? Yes. It was made to resonate with a star power. You just have to light it, and it should purify the darkness around. Please, 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 please help me. Help me, Fox. I don't want I don't want to be stuck here forever. Oh, sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Something is shining in the lantern. You could easily give it a little bit of your light to set it ablaze. Light it. You light your lantern. Oh, that's it. The lantern starts slowly shining. I wonder if this is a drag game and he's just self-glazing. Oh, self-glazing. Okay. Oh, thank you. It worked. It really worked. Wow. I should probably introduce myself. My name is Kimon, and as I said, I'm here to welcome you. What's your name? Your name. You haven't really put much thought into it. But now that you think about it, something does come to mind. I'm Specia, I think. Well, nice to meet you, Speca. Yeah, oh yeah, that's also, don't forget to watch Your Name. We recorded it at 2016, and we'll also watch Weathering with You, which will be on the channel very soon enough. Nice to meet you, Speca. You must have a lot of questions. I'll do my best to answer all of them. But first, how about we get out of here? This forest is starting to creep me out. My friend is waiting for me at the town east of here. Shall we go? Come on, join your party. Yeah, weathering the waves with you. Shinju's waiting for me to upload that because what happens is, I was still against. Oh, that's nice. I like you. This is actually pretty good. Because of the angle. It's not a profile view. There's still, you are walking profile, but it definitely matches the line. Okay, well, anyways, she was waiting for me to upload that part because what happens is he wants to laugh at the part where I was like, I won't accept that these guys keep on trying to save their girl for no reason at all. just because of the nature's trying to kill them. And I'm like, why can't they just move on? Why they gotta go back and save these girls? Like, just move on, bro. Well, the paradox is actually moving. Oh, I didn't realize that. You can see a big structure being eaten alive by a black hole. Just looking at it is making you feel nervous. You don't know why, but you feel like this is where you need to go. That's scary, right? That's a castle. See the big black hole? That's the source of the darkness. We don't know why or how it appeared, but we have a prophecy, you know. It's foresaw in darkness and in destruction it brought. And the prophecy, it says a star will come and clear the darkness with their light. And you're here, and you're the dark, and you cleared the darkness earlier. What I'm trying to say is, there's hope. I know it's scary, but it's not going to stay forever. It's going to be all right. It has to. It's scary, but Somehow you know it's going to be alright. You can feel it. The light shines in your heart. You feel whole. I mean, the parallax is a static image, and it doesn't move with you. I swear it's like the mountains are somewhat moving because like it's covering the stars. Like in a like this, you see, there's one star here that does fade underneath the castle. So it's not like several layers. It is several. I guess it is several layers. But yeah, it does in some sort of way. Plug-in probably maybe. Got stuck on some rocks. You know what? As a dev, I love where you can tell like where you're supposed to go when they funnel you right to a point. I'm gonna try to stop doing that, but at the same time, I did it once, but then I was like, wait a minute, wait, that's too obvious. I think it's at the beginning, at least at the beginning of the game, I learned not to funnel people. I was like, okay, but it's supposed to give you the idea. I think I still did, but what happens is that no, I didn't. I can't remember. I gotta play the game again. Anyways, just make the cutscene event twice. It'll probably work. A bunch of words. Yeah, I'm back. Look, I found them. You can't understand the words she's saying. You look at Kimon, confused. Well, Kimon can speak my language. Oh, you probably don't understand, huh? Don't worry. I just have to think for this. Follow me. You follow Kimon and the lady to the house. You can have the cutscene on it be a common event. That way you can edit both at the same time. Oh yeah, okay. You see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, where did I put it? Ah. Kimon gives you a pendant. Pretty. It's an enchanted pendant. The person who wears it can understand and speak any language. Really? Well, I do want to. Oh, sorry. It's called Google. Sorry, my bad. But be careful. With it. It's very rare. This was kept in a royal family for generations. Did you steal it? What? No. I'm a prince. Oh. Okay, I guess you didn't look. I thought. Sure, I guess. That's what a prince looks like. I'm a prince. I mean, it could be like the Utena kind of thing, where she's like, I want to be a prince too, but it's like, but she dresses like a boy, but she's a girl kind of thing. But okay, we'll accept it here. Maybe it's just it's so maybe every dude looks like a girl in this universe. We'll have to find out. I'm the prince. I'm a prince. You know, it was passed down to me. You hear laughter. Yeah, it does. And the lady and then the lady come back with the bugs. Remember the blonde you told me? Remember the blonde guy who you told me was a girl in the dub? Yes. Well, actually, no. It had orange. Zoicide had orange hair, but because what happens is like there's like it was the thing about Sailor Moon is that when they were doing that, I don't know. I guess they were just like it was the 90s, so it was before this kind of like binary kind of thing like that. Like trans tomboys are just trans or something like that, which they're not. So what happens is it was all before that, but now with this modern sensibility, it's like now we're just gonna change everything because we have to make it fit an ideology. I miss the good old 90s where you didn't have to think about it, you just kind of nod your head and be like, okay, cool. But early thousands and stuff like that. Now every game you kind of like, am I going to be offending somebody? And if you do, screw that. But anyways, the idea is like, yeah, Zoicide back then, it was just like, okay, we just dubbed them a girl because I guess they had the long hair and everyone had long hair. I mean, even Malachite had long white hair, but I guess he didn't look like a girl. But there's also, you know, the cultural thing of like two different cultures of where like there's a thing in Japan where where I forgot I don't know what it's called. I looked it up, but what happens is like ladies who did acting had to dress up like the men. There's a certain thing for that, or the kind of acting thing like that in Japan. And about like in the Western world, how men had I think they dressed up like women, but it was because didn't allow women to act. So what happens is men had to do all the roles, and vice versa. But then people these days just like, no, 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 we need to get our agenda out there, so we'll just change things. Anyways, that's not. Well, I don't think this is going that way, but I think it's probably just because of art style. Keep on stealing things. Is stealing something? I would pay more. I'd pay good money to see that. Oh, I don't even know if I'm a girl or a boy. Well, I'm a star, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm really just a matter given a human form. So I'm just pure energy, and if you touch me, I probably can get you fried. Uh, Literally like a walking, talking sun. Oh, I understand. I understand you. Awesome. I'm Hazel. What's your name? You know this now. I'm Specia. Nice. Nice to meet you, Specia. Sit. Make yourself at home. I'm sure it's tiring to fall from the sky. She's She instructs you to sit on the sofa and gives you a mug. Hazel and Kimon drink from the mug, so you copy them. You have no idea of what is in the mug, but this is the most delicious thing that you ever drank. Well, it's the only thing that you ever drank, but it's still think that it counts. I'm sure that you have a lot of questions. Ask away. I'll answer them as best as I can. Like, all right, well, actually, like, do I drop the voice even lower, or what's up? Ask a question for Kimon. Where am I supposed to go? The darkness originated from deep into the castle, so that is where you should go. You can try to purify all the darkness around, but if we do that, if we do not take care of the source of the problem, it's just going to come back. The castle is north of Moon Peak, on top of the mountains. It was built there to be closer to the stars, but it was always a bit isolated from other towns, since it was hard to build there. Some paths were made to facilitate the journey, but most of them were destroyed by the darkness. So we may have to take other paths. That is to say, be prepared for a trek. The castle you saw on the way here. What's the prophecy? When the void eats the crown from the heavens, a star will fall. When the sun will only rise from ashes of their shine. You've heard this before when you fell. Oh, it basically means that the darkness comes. Our only hope is a star's light. We tried to use other sources to clear the darkness, but nothing worked. And you're here, so you can help us. Oh, where does the prophecy come from? Oh, I don't actually know. I have quite a few prophecies and that have been around since forever. I don't know where they came from, and honestly, I don't really believe in them before. But well, the void came and ate the crown, so to speak, and so you're here, and your light cleared the darkness earlier. So, does every fallen star have a prophecy? I don't know. Maybe you're the first one I've met, but I know we have lots of prophecies, and there have been lots of fallen stars in the history of the kingdom. That's weird. About the pendant. How come I could understand you? How come I can understand you without the pendant? Oh, that's because I'm your shepherd. My what? You know, the person who calls you here, so you can help us with the darkness and stuff. Who's supposed to guide you? Who's supposed to guide you? So you can fulfill your prophecy. You called me? Why? I didn't call you specifically. I called for help. for a way to purify the darkness, and the cosmos sent you. My purpose is to help? Well, I guess, but you don't exist just to help. You know, you're your own person. Hey, you wanted to go not go to purify all the darkness. We can't stop you. But don't go thinking that your only worth is helping others. It's not. It won't do you any good. I'm going to see if the gameplay allows me to not help people, but I think the gameplay is going to force me to help people. So I guess I'm not a person. I'm a star. How can I not shine? Can we be both? Can you? Anyways, as your shepherd, it's my duty to help you adapt to your life here, which is why why we can communicate. So don't hesitate if you don't have any if you have any questions. That's my job. So your job is to help me, and my job is to help you. Basically, yeah, we can help each other. What's Hazel's job then? To make a mean hot chocolate. She gestures to the mugs. You don't understand why she said that. You think the drinks are very nice, not me. She's a knight. Her job is to protect me. And, well, to protect you now. Yep, that's me. To protect us from what? Chemo's greatest enemy, milk. Lactose intolerance is in the cosmos' greatest injustice. But seriously, the darkness is attacking people. We probably have to fight them on our way to the castle. So count on me to protect you. You're glad to have Hazel and Chemo with you. You don't know what you have done if you were alone. So you're a prince? Yes. What's a prince? Well, I suppose it's my job to teach you things. A prince is, well, it means I'm next to the rule of Vastery, because my parents and king my parents are king and queen. We're king and queen. Stars above. I mean, I'm going to be a king after that. I'm not ready for this. I'm still young. I haven't even finished my education. I can't even make decisions for an entire kingdom. How do people do this? Well, you know, there's been history about kings that are about, like, you know, at least in their 20s and stuff like that, 17 and stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's been history, recorded history about kings about that age. Now, were they good? Probably not as good, because, you know, you gotta get, being back then, life expectancy was pretty low, so you had to get good before, like, you know, 5. So, you know, I think when, you know, with the longer age, we can stay as dumb as we can for as long as we can, and once we, you know, we screw up as much as we can. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, you have it rough. Sorry, bro. I haven't. Oh, wait. Hey, Kimon, breathe. It's going to be okay. We'll figure it out. Kimon takes a deep breath in and out. Sorry, don't be. I just don't want to be a king. I just can't wait to be king. That's what Simba want to be king. I wish I could be a Well, you want to be a farmer? Was this Baruto? I assume Baruto didn't want to be a Hokage. He wanted to be like I mean, assuming with the bolt. I never watched Baruto, but assuming with the whole hex bolt in his name, he wanted to become like a ninja mechanic or something like that. While his dad's the president, you know. He didn't want to run. He didn't want to run for politics. But a farmer. You want to be a dirty peasant? A farmer in the middle of nowhere, or something. You want to be a dirty peasant? You know, you probably should just take the kingship, because you won't be able, like, if some other king comes by and be like, yo, let's burn down this man's crops, what are you gonna be doing? I'm gonna fight you back with my pitchfork. And it's like all these guards, like, got 10 guards walking up to you and just beat you down with swords. I think you'd take the job as a king, so happens you don't have to be on the side of the someone has to take the job, and you don't want to be the one that, you know, gets the pitchfork in the back of the head. Oh, sorry, getting the broadsword to the back of the head. At least he can be like, okay, you know what? Don't do this. Don't do him in, because he's trying to help us get our economy right. Just take the kingship. You're just act like think like a farmer, but have the royalty of a king. That way, the those farmers don't have to feel like they're gonna get chopped up when they didn't bring the right vegetables and fruits to the king. Why can't you? Oh, why can't you be one? Well, someone needs to be king, and I suppose it's supposed to be me. Why? I, I just, it's my responsibility, Sebastian. It's what I was supposed to be. You don't understand, but Kimon looks sad, so you changed the subject. I think we're good now. Don't hesitate to ask me if you have any questions. Special specia, learn the skill. Ask Kimon. You can talk to Kimon anytime by going into your skill menu. All right. Let's see what you got, King. You got your sword and you got your crown. And what do I got? Hey, can I take your crown, King? Give that crown to me. Oh, I can't. It's only made for you. Alright, you can keep here's a crown, King. It gives him what? Despair. HP, MP attack, magic defense. Magic defense is despair. Okay. Probably gonna do something different in this one. Ready to go? Yes. Let's go. Wait. Let me go get my stuff. Going on a quest like this is scary. But you're glad that Hazel and Kimon are with you. The light shines in your heart. You feel hope. My dad is convinced that there's fish in his pond, but there is not. It's dry, and I'm too lazy to bring inside. I'll just have to wait until after we save the world. Nuvo, how are you doing, boy? Taking a break from the hard day of being the best boy ever? Hazel starts petting Nuvo, who starts to lick her head. Aw, ew. Can I pet it too? Sure. He doesn't bite. You approach the dog and pet him gently on the head. He wags his tail happily. Ah, cute. Kimo, come pet the doggo. No thanks. The beast stays far from me. He's allergic. No petting rights for Kimo. Oh, that's sad. I'll live. Petting Nuvo made you happy. The light shined into your heart. You feel hope. Let's get in some murder now. Empty bottles. Alright, let's go kill some dark. Oh wait, that's not a lamp. That's a watering can. But maybe it's gonna do something. A strange metal weapon lies here. You take it and put it into your weapons. Did you ever play Look Inside? No, I've actually never played Look Inside. Never actually. I think I've heard of it. No, I never played Look Inside. I don't think I've heard of it. Maybe I'm thinking like Inside, but maybe not. Oh, look outside. Sorry, my bad. Look outside. Sorry, sorry. Because I was thinking of the game inside. That's why. No, I don't think I played outside. Look outside. Sorry, my bad. I don't think so. It's a mighty weapon. It'll destroy the darkness of it. Sure. Sure Dad wouldn't mind losing his water can if it can save the world. Exactly. Put the water can as your weapon. You can equip it. It's a horror game in RPG Maker, published by Devolver. It's actually a pretty good masterpiece. Actually, let me look at it right now. Hazel's got a hammer. I got a watering can, and I can water these cans. I remember the conversation coming up before, but I probably remember what it looks like. Let me see. Look out. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that. Yes, I do remember it. Yeah, I remember looking at this. Looking at it. Yeah, this game. Let me refresh my memory. Yeah, okay. Yes, I do remember because that character, the character Sam over there. This guy, yeah. Yes, I remember because of this guy. But I have never seen. Actually, I've never seen anyone play it, or seen a gameplay of it. Yeah, I actually never. I heard of the title, but I'd never seen anyone play it. That's the thing about it. Like you know, like you're like, oh, people are playing it, talking about it, but no, none of that. But yeah, I have. What made you think about look outside? Was it because like this game might have like that's how it kind of starts off? Oh, I should have read that sign. The darkness is blocking your path. There may be a way to purify it. Oh, hi. Thanks for talking to me. I love talking. Hey, did you know that if you talk to someone multiple times, they say different things? You should try it sometimes. It's called exhausting the dialogue. Yeah, exactly like that. You're doing it. Good job. Okay, that's enough social interactions for today. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, right. So that's the D branch. The knight ignores you and bows to Kimo. Rude. Your Highness, welcome back. What? What happened here? The darkness wasn't that bad just a few hours ago. The darkness suddenly started spreading faster ever since we saw the light in the sky. And we saw ads for AI viewers. Wow, that's a new one. AI viewers. I mean, I don't know if I want. You know, you're convincing me to on AI viewers. That sounds like a good buy, but I can't. I can't buy these AI viewers, unfortunately. But you know what? Hey, maybe hit me up. Maybe don't be too fake. Oh, it could be fun to watch you play. Oh, okay. Oh, it just popped in my head. It could be fun to watch you play. All right. Yeah. If there's a time, I should put on my list and watch the prices because there's been games that I need to try out, like Yuminiki, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to get that. Yeah, really smart AI viewers. It's better than regular viewers. At least they're like, at least you know that they're going to watch the stream and then comment on everything that you do. And then what then Clancy will be like, oh yeah, these lurkers are bad. These AI viewers, they're better because they comment every single time. So, but AI viewers, I mean, they're just bots, but smarter bots, I guess. The darkness has suddenly started spreading. Darkness started spreading faster. Ever since we saw the light in the sky, we're doing our best to help everyone, but I don't know how much longer we can hold. We're already planning evacuations to the next town, but at this rate, is going, the darkness will reach it sooner or later. We need to hurry. Alright, can we go to these camps? Look inside the tent. Oh, people are sleeping. Better not disturb them. You're blocking the door. Hello there, little boy. I have the eyes of someone about to. You have the eyes of someone about to cause trouble. How about I give you a potion? They can be used to heal if you ever need it. I'm not a little boy, but yes, I want a potion. Oh, sorry, little girl. I'm not a little girl either. I'm a little star. Of course, little star. My apologies. Can I have the potion now? The old lady gives you a potion, but you put the potion in your pockets. You can see your item menu and so on. You're supposed to say thank you to people when they give things to you, Spisa. Oh, thank you then. I think I'm better than you in every way, but you know what? Thank you, human. I think I think there's many times I've that old people have I think like once misgendered my mom, and then also like misgendered me too. there's been cases of it. Hazel hides behind Kimon. Okay. Hello, are you going to town? Unfortunately, the darkness took over this part of the town a few days ago, so I can't let you go, sorry. But that's alright, I'll explore later. If there's a later, sure. The night goes back to her work. Kimo guides you and Hazel until you're earshot. Hazel, what was that about? Nothing at all. Uh-huh. She makes me nervous. Don't look at me. Is she bothering you? We should. If do you want us to beat her up? What? No. Wow, straight to violence. I like this one. Oh, we're not beating anyone up, Spessa. Please don't beat her up. She's so cool. She's just so cool and pretty and nice and strong and amazing. Always makes a fool of and I always make a fool of myself in front of her. And oh my stars, I can't face her. What if she thinks I'm weird? Wait, do you? Yes, I have a crush on her. Can we move on now? Hazel wants to crush her? Sure, let's go, Spessa. Is he looking towards the camera or to me? Well, I guess it's established that I mean, was it? It feels like two games I got were back to back had big strong girl as a lesbian. It's not. I don't think this is important. That's why I'm not reading over this part. I'm just trying to get it forward, so I'm just kind of going this. If they don't got no face in that, I guess they're not that important. Yeah, that's like 2 games in a row I got big strong girl as a lesbian. I have big strong girls in my comic and in my game, but they're not lesbians. You can, like, they don't always have to be 100% that. Anyways, I want to move forward, so that's what I'm trying to find. Which way is forward? Oh, my home. The darkness was so sudden. What am I going to do? My son. Wait. I thought it was a boy. What am I going to do? My son is still inside. What? Step back. We're breaking it down. Hazel takes her hammer and swings at the window. The window is unharmed. What the? What? Oh, what are your windows made of? I got them enchanted last month after a thief broke in. With that ADT. Well, that's all I had. Any other ideas? The darkness seems to be too dense. Maybe we can clear it. A job for me then. This looks like a job for me, but there's no way to purify this darkness you see. I guess this world's gonna feel so empty without me. Oh, okay, I turn on this. Light it. It's not working. What? But it worked earlier. Is the lantern broken? It seems fine. Maybe it just needs some fuel. Fires need wood, right? I don't think a star needs wood to burn. Oh, I know. I need stardust. Oh? I never heard of that. Where do you find some? I don't know. Oh, well, let's look into town. Maybe someone can help us. When we get into the fighting. Okay, full hope. Let's skip all this. I don't think I need to read all of that. I need to solve something. You're gonna give me Stardust? I mean, I love reading like the next person, but I think we can. I think I've read a lot that I want to start moving forward. The darkness in the distance darkness in the distance. It seems different from the ones you saw pop before. Almost alive. Ah, darkness! Watch out! It saw you. Here we go. Dungeon music as battle music. Okay. Oh yes, I MV darkness dungeon music. The darkness is attacking. What do we do? Hey, don't panic. We can beat it. You're not alone. You can rely on us. I'm here to protect you after all, and I know a little magic, so I can help with support. This one looks pretty weak, so can you try? So you can try to attack it. If your health is getting low, you can use some items like potions to heal yourself, and also guard. While guarding, you can take less damage for one turn, but you will not be able to attack. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, it's all on one side. Alright, turn base. You look up the stars, makes special hopeful. Okay, that's the buff. Heal, buff. Buff. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen a game with a UI, with the UI on the right-hand side of it. Which is pretty cool. That means you could do something with the more what's in the middle. I learned 2 skills. Twins, Basil, twins, protection. That's probably aggro. Wow, that was. We did it. The darkness disappeared, leaving only stardust behind. Well, might as well take it. Who knows what it could be useful. I mean, I guess I already took it. You see the darkness approaching. They're destroying everything in its way. You wonder how much time you have before the darkness destroys this village too. So, Special, what's it like being a star? Hazel, you can't just ask these things. Why not? I'm curious. Don't act like you're not dying to know too. It's okay. I don't mind. Being a star was. I just was. It was not happy nor sad. I didn't think. I didn't feel. I miss it like being here. Let's see. Has an inanimate object given life? That's a good question. I'm kind of split between. I'm trying to take it from like a perspective of, well, I'm given life, but I mean, I had to return back to the stars. So, should I like it here? That would probably cause a ending of like, now I'm amongst these friends of mine. The prince is most likely not going to like. I don't see the prince and Specia being together, unless that's what the story's trying to be like. That's why Hazel is in love with the other girl down the street. And then the prince is like, I don't know, maybe I'll fall in love with the star. Which is, I guess now by looking at the full, everyone's really ambiguous. You know, that's the thing about it. The boy and the star child and the boy are definitely gender ambiguous. And so it's like a non-binary and a lesbian and stuff like that. And it is like, are they going to ship them together or not ship them together? You do it yourself, but at the same time, I don't feel I want to do any shipping. So if I go with I like being here, it might lead to a like eventual forced relationship with the prince. But because because I do the dialogue going with I'm just special, it's another way of saying I've seen this dialogue already before, and I've seen this happen. It's a pattern recognition. I see it all the time. So I'm gonna go with I miss it because I'd rather go back to the stars than to be here. At first I was convinced I wanted to be here, but then I was like, The more I play into it, the more I kind of just like, nah, let's go back to being nothing. It's better that way. Screw it. It all. You know? F this all. But I feel like going back into the stars is probably what I should be, because as a star child, going back to it is my original place. despite all the other stuff that's kind of the game's kind of hinting to and stuff like that. Story wise, I think going back to where I started is my journey. Come down, do the job, and go back up. But I think the game wants you to come down, fall in love with the prince, and stay there. But I think the original plan should be going back up to space and becoming nothing again, but I'll start to watch the people as originally. But I know where I know where this is going with this writing. And you can definitely tell because in this writing, it's like they keep doing the thing of I'm not A or B, I'm just me. It's like I've seen that before. Come on, why do these writers keep doing this BS all over and over again? It's like no commitment, and you're just like, oh my goodness. Anyways, you can just tell already. I don't know. Maybe it's just this new writing, you know. Maybe that's why I long for back from the '90s. All of a sudden, just like start watching old animes because it's like, things were okay back at that time. Anyways, happy face. I miss it. I really miss it. I just like being not having to think and having the responsibility of saving the world. I miss singing and dancing with my other half. The day will come. I know it will. You know, when you're first starting to stream thing, you're just like, I don't want to play the. Do I have to? You know what's gonna. You know you're gonna have to like break character and be like, all right, here we're gonna go. you know, time was eventually gonna come. You can't play the game for so long and be like, oh yeah, you know, after 5 years, everything's all fine. No, you got to be like, yo, bro, this is where it truly is. Don't catch me on the June, all right? We don't. I've always dodged it on June, so unless you're talking about Juneteenth. Those rainbows do look good, you know. Those rainbows do look a little bit good. I miss singing and dancing with my other half. I never wanted to fall. Spessa. Oh, Spessa, I'm sorry. I don't know. The darkness killed a lot of people. You know, we can see it from here. It's fast approaching. Without a star's light, we have no hope of surviving. I called you here because I was the only way to survive. And I know it isn't fair to put all the burden on your shoulders alone. But I promise, after it's all over, I hope you find a way home. Really? I can go back to the sky? If there was a way down, there must be a way up. Yeah, you get like a catapult, or I forgot what the other name was for a catapult. Yeah, you get a catapult and then shoot me right back to the sky. And you're helping everyone. It's the only fair way we can help you too. There may be some information in the palace library. We should look into it when we get there. You can tell that Chemo's trying to reassure you, but there's no hope. You know this. You can feel it in your emptiness, in your chest. You're never going back. The void in your heart, despair. Really? See that? There you go. There you go. That's how you know that you made the wrong decision. Because what happens is like, no going back to space. You will enjoy being here with your gang here, and exploring everyone. No going back to space. Space is not an option. You'll get despair. You will like it if you will like the other option. I should if I don't save here, I should probably test the other options and see if it's true. But it's like, no, don't like the other option. You feel your friends are healed. Do you want to save? Yes. Let's save over here. Alright, let's go and hit that star thing. You gotta fight the darkness. It kind of reminds me of some Subnautica, where it's like we don't want our oh, flowers. Okay, yeah, it's like Subnautica, where it's like they're like, oh, we don't they want to have the guns in there and stuff like that. The fact that it wasn't like we didn't just go straight to like fighting and killing definitely says a lot about this game. You get canceled, Kuro. Would be my first time. That's all I gotta say. Wouldn't be my first time. It's getting bigger. I feel like you've been in a dialogue for 30 minutes. I literally been in a dialogue for 30 minutes. That's why I got tired and started just holding the button because I'm just like, why are we talking? Why can't we do things? Like, there should be a balance between, if you're really trying to go like, oh yeah, there is a game where a balance in killing. Sure, I get that. Where our motivation has been like, we touch the ground, we start talking to this girl named Chemo, and then Chemo's like, I'm a boy, and it's like, so what does that make me then? I also have long hair. And then you just like keep talking and talking and talking. It's like, yeah, but where's the fun? Again, this is like a visual novel with fighting in it. That's what this game is. Just more talk. It's more about your feelings and how the character feels. Less about the darkness. The darkness is just the background. It's more about how everyone feels. The game. I saw at the beginning. I just wasn't really sure. Like, I saw it from the title screen, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. But I was like, it's hiding it, but it's like I want to make sure. A lantern made of clear and is made clear. The darkness you need stardust lighting. Yes, use a lantern. Oh, fake the cosmos at work. Yeah, especially high five. She excitedly shows her hand. She's waiting. What are you supposed to do? Slap it, grab it, bite it. You bite her hand. She starts laughing. Oh, she's into that. You and Kiwo start trying not to laugh too. Special. You're supposed to hit the hand, not bite it. Oh. You get it right next time. No, I don't think so. And everyone's happy. Oh, that world is not clear yet, so we're not coming back down there. Let's see if can we get better weapons. Well, whoa! Unfortunately, we're close. Don't you see my haircut? It's at the side, and the hair pulled to one side. I should be running a Starbucks. You heard the knock knock? I didn't hear the knock knock. Here's a barista who works at Starbucks. Hazel. Hi, Dad. Oh. Yeah, your dad looks like he should be working at Starbucks. Okay, I will. It's like, I think the knock knock has been like so used in so many games, you just kind of like forget that there's a knock knock, and you just like, it just blends in with everything else. It just becomes the sound of like the world. How's my beautiful baby girl doing? Dad, stop, please. You don't embarrass me in front of my friends. Your friends? Oh, where's my manners? Welcome. Good evening, Your Highness. Good evening, sir. So, Hazel, are you going to introduce me to your glowing friend? I'm special. I'm a star. Yeah, I can see that. So you kids what are your kids up to today? Actually, Dad, we're going to the castle. What? The special can clear out the darkness, and Chemo is their shepherd. So he has to come so he has me to come with them, and I'm supposed to protect him. So I'm going to go. I'm going to, and you can't change my mind. What's this mixtape, Hazel? Hi. Hazel's dad slightly slides heavily. I know how stubborn you are. You're just like your papa. You're a grown woman, Hazel, and I'm not going to dictate what you can and can't do anymore. If there's anything, wait, you look. Wait, no. I'll go stop my head. If there's anything I can do to help, please tell me. Don't try to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. I know, Dad. I'm not alone. Chemo and Special with me. I'm here too, you know. I am your father. You forget? And please, be careful. I love you. Better come back home safely. I will, Dad. I hope Starbucks is working for you. Hazel hugs her dad tightly. You want to hug too? I was like, what? Is it the prince? The prince? You want to? Can I change formation? No, I can't. The prince is like giving those like ellipses. Like, do you want a hug from her dad too? I mean, I know your parents are dead, but what happens is like I assume that you want one too. Okay, charms. Oh yeah, I should get that charm stuff. Look at I got some charms. Horseshoe. Some anvil. I'll just see if I can find items from looking at stuff. There's no reason to read all this. I collect them. Potion. There you go. Is that a Bible? No, it looks like a Bible to me. That's a cross. The fantastic, wonderful, amazing adventures of Tyler and Ivan Drago. It looks like a happy story. That must be one of the fights that he won. Oh, this is a bench. Those telling some other stuff like that. All right, Dad. See you later. Okay, I guess collecting potions and making my drink. Oh wait, there's something I can collect. There's something on the ground. It's a coin. It's shiny. You'd like it. Put it into your trinkets. You know, Special, if you need money, you can just ask me. I'm literally the prince. What's money? Something that you hopefully never have to worry about. Yes, nothing you have to worry about. If you want something, I'll just buy it for you. Oh, you want to be my sugar daddy? Okay, well, you know what? Cool. I'll just see where that coin first goes. Oh, like, what is it? I like the shapes of, like, I like the art and the icons. Randomly found your coin shiny. You take a bite of the coin, hard and metallic. Not good at all. Have you ever tried to eat absolutely everything you find? Yeah. Was it worth it? No. Save here. Is that guy drowning in the darkness? There's another darkness in the distance. Another one. It's okay, guys. We got it. What was that guy over there? He looks like he's half his body is missing in the darkness. It saw you. Don't worry, Special. We just need to beat the darkness like we did earlier. Okay, so I attack, and if I'm a low life, I can guard or use items. Exactly. This one looks stronger. We need to use the skill to defeat it. Skills? There are special abilities each of us have that allow us to use damage. Allow us to deal more damage to the darkness. But that's not all. Certain skills have different effects. I like effects like healing or making us stronger. Sorry, it looked like the text of like over there. It was like Ike. It didn't because of the subtitles. Like I'm like Ike. It's like, but there's some space in between the L's with this font. And it's a font itself. However, each skill has a cooldown. After using a skill, you won't be able to use the same skill again for a few turns. So be careful. Skills are very important. So keep in mind when you're fighting. All right. Oh, what is that? It's probably scared because you're too strong. Don't celebrate too early, Hazel. Darkness uses a spirit to power up their attacks, and a desperate enemy will be stronger and deal more damage. but we can use despair and hope to power up our attacks. I will become hopeful. Our hope will deal more damage. Look, we will win. Yes, our despair attack will deal less damage. Also, I thought about like Danganronpan because in Danganronpan, Junko is the ultimate